Hey everybody, it is catch up day for the book of Jeremiah. I have been sick on and off for the past couple of weeks. I'm just really coughing up a lung, which is super fun to read and do a live on here. And so I've held off, so I apologize for that not being up to date, but we are getting caught up now. So I'm going to be reading Jeremiah chapter 46. Then I'm going to jump off and jump back on for 47. And then we are going to get caught up all the way to chapter 48, which is technically today's reading of Jeremiah. And the kiddos are here. So it'll probably be tomorrow when all of the footnotes get uploaded, including the ones that I think weren't uploaded from the last time a couple weeks ago. So apologies, but we are getting caught up now. So let's do it. So reading out of the Passion Translation, Jeremiah chapter 46. If you're watching this on Facebook, the footnotes will be posted in the comments shortly. I don't want to say tonight. Might happen tonight, but definitely by tomorrow, Monday, December, which is crazy, y'all. How are we in December? December 2nd. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to make sure everything gets uploaded, as well as your footnotes, which will be uploaded in a separate post. I'm going to get caught up on all of those tomorrow, December 2nd as well. So anyway, for now, let's read Jeremiah 46 in the Passion Translation. Prophecy against Egypt. The words of Yahweh spoken through the prophet Jeremiah against the nations. This is a prophecy against the army of Pharaoh Necho of Egypt at Carchemish on the river Euphrates. King Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians defeated the Egyptians in the 4th year of the reign of Jehoiakim, son of Josiah, king of Judah. Egypt's commanders shout, "Shields up, both large and small. Onward to battle. Horsemen, harness the horses and mount up. Prepare for battle and put on your helmets. Put on your armor and sharpen your spears." But Yahweh asks, "What do I see? The army breaking ranks and retreating. Their heroes flee for their lives, beaten, defeated, and terrified, not once looking back. Don't let the swift ones get away. Stop the warriors from fleeing. In the north near the Euphrates River, they collapse, slain in battle. Who is this that rises like the Nile, like a river in flood stage? Why, it's Egypt that rose like the Nile, like a river in flood stage. It is prideful Pharaoh who says, "I will rise and cover the earth. I will destroy cities and the people who live in them." Go ahead, Egypt, tell your horsemen, "Charge!" and your chariots, "Ride forth." March out your mighty warriors, your hired soldiers from Ethiopia and Libya with shield in hand, your archers from Lydia skilled with the bow. For this is the day of Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, a day when he takes vengeance on his foes. The sword will devour until gorged, until drunk on their blood. For Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, is hosting a sacrificial feast in the land of the north by the river Euphrates. Go ahead, try to find some healing medicine in Gilead, you frail, unfortunate people of Egypt. None of your medicine will do you any good. The nations have heard of your humiliation. All the world has heard your scream. For your warriors stumble over each other. No one escapes with his life. This is the message Yahweh spoke to the prophet Jeremiah about Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, advancing to strike Egypt. Tell this throughout Egypt. Proclaim it in the cities of Migdol, Memphis, and Tapanhes. Say to them, "Stand your ground, grab your weapons, for the war will destroy everything around you." Why is your mighty god Apis fled? Why did your bull idols topple over? Yahweh, the true God, has overthrown him. Yahweh made many stumble and fall, falling over each other. They say, "Get up, go back to our own people, to our homeland, and get away from our enemy's devastating sword." They have given a nickname to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the loudmouth who missed his opportunity. As surely as I am the king, the living God, whose name is Yahweh, commander of angel armies, I declare that there is one coming who will tower over you, like Mount Tabor towers over the hills, and like Mount Carmel stands high above the sea. Get your bags packed to go into exile, fair people of Egypt. Memphis will be reduced to a desert, a desolate, uninhabited wasteland. Egypt was a lovely, splendid heifer, but a stinging fly from the north has settled on her. The mercenaries she had with her were like pampered, fattened calves, but they too turned and ran away. They failed to stand and fight. For the day has come when Yahweh will bring disaster and punishment to them. Egypt hisses like a snake crawling away as her enemies advance in force and attack her with axes, like woodsmen chopping down trees. They shall cut down her impenetrable forest, declares Yahweh. Because they are more numerous than locusts, they are without number. Fair Egypt will be put to shame. I will give her over to the power of a nation from the north. Yahweh, God of Israel, commander of angel armies, says, Behold, I will punish Ammon, the god of the Egyptians, and the city of Thebes. Yes, I will punish Egypt, her gods, her rulers, Pharaoh, and those who put their trust in him. I will hand them over to those who seek their lives, to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and his commanders. But afterward, Egypt will be inhabited again as in the past, declares Yahweh. Do not yield to fear, my servant Jacob. Israel, do not be alarmed. For I will rescue you and your descendants from that foreign land in which you are held captive. You will return and live in peace, safe and secure, with no one to make you afraid. Yahweh declares to you, my servant Jacob, do not be afraid, for I am with you and will save you. Someday I will bring destruction to all the nations where I have driven you, but I will not destroy you. Let me assure you, I will discipline you, but in moderation. I will not allow you to go entirely unpunished. And that's Jeremiah 46 in the Passion Translation. If you are watching on Facebook, the footnotes will be posted tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, which is probably not going to get posted till tomorrow, the footnotes will be posted in a separate post on there as well. I'm getting caught up because I haven't been on in the past couple of weeks. So this is just the first chapter of 3 chapters. So I will be back here in just a moment with chapter 47. So if you're wanting to watch live, I will be back in just a moment, but that is chapter 46. Be back in a minute.